everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings. And I'm your host for this half an hour, Lady D. I hope you've all had a wonderful week ahead, and it's going to be another interesting week coming up ahead for us all. So I'm going to talk about a few things this week that's coming up in the astrology. We've got the full moon, which is happening in Aries, which is on the 10th of October at 7:54 a.m. That's for me in Sydney. If you're on the other side of the world, it will be more the 9th of October. And it's also going to be conjunct Chiron in Aries. So the moon is going to meet up with Chiron in Aries. So the full moon with this is going to bring things up to a head. It's going to close a cycle. In Aries, we're dealing with ourselves. It's an Aries is a very confident. Anyone who knows an Aries, they're a confident sign. They are very important people. They think they're very important people. They can be a little bit argumentative because they know that they're right. So this emotion or this cycle that's going to come about is going to come about, I guess, your belief systems in what you know is true for yourself, having an inner knowing. I feel like it could be affecting maybe also the home and how you feel about where you live, where your environment and where you are, also where you stand with others. And then we've got this Chiron aspect. Chiron is, they call it the wounded healer. I'm not a fan of this energy. I feel like this energy is our emotional pain that comes up. So we've got the moon, which is our emotions, mixed up with this energy of our emotional pain. So we might be becoming a little bit vulnerable, or it could be like an exposing of something that needs to be healed or looked at or dealt with, something that could be uncomfortable to deal with coming up perhaps, but it's going to be for the better. It's like I feel like once this comes up and you get it out of the way, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself and about what this brings up for you, for us, or as a collective even. It's going to really cause us to really face a few things. We've also got Pluto, which is going to be moving forward around the 8th and 9th of October. So this is in Capricorn. And I feel like Pluto, it's been hiding, it's been in retrograde now for some time. And it's sort of been tucked away, and now coming out, it's going to be revealing, I feel like, truths, things that we feel like have been hidden. We're probably going to see a lot of changes to do with financial institutions, governments, law and order, things about justice. When you're dealing with Capricorn, you are dealing with our institutions, and it is our law and order, and it is sort of black and white. So these things are going to come forward, and it's going to also, I feel like it's also going to be a time to ponder about maybe your career, where you're heading, where you're going, and it could be that you're wanting to change things up, that you could be tired of what you're doing. It's time for a new career. It's time that you sort of move on to something else, because Pluto is also an aspect of it's like that phoenix, I call it, where it's like the bushfire that goes to the rainforest, but the regrowth happens. So there could be this transformation happening with you all this week, with these other energies that's coming about, facing these things that are coming up. And perhaps you've not wanted to face these things, but it may cause you to face certain things. We've also got on the 10th or 11th, we've got Venus, which is also going to be opposing this Chiron energy. So again, we're looking at relationships, and we're looking at our finances. And again, we're looking at this wound or this healing aspect that needs to come about. And I feel like it's about relationships where, you're asking, what is it you actually want and who you want to be with? Is this the right person for you? I feel like things are going to be revealed from the heart. As I said, could be an uncomfortable week where we are having to look at things and face things that perhaps we didn't want to face. But once we face them, it's like we get them out of the way because we stress about them. When we're trying to avoid things, we tend to really stress about it, and we try to avoid it as much as we can. But once you do face it, it becomes better. Like, it just sometimes even freeing, like you feel more free when these things come up. So it is going to be bringing up these situations this week. I've also got here, there could be a lack of sleep. So maybe sleep might be a little bit hard to get this week. I feel like it's about trying to keep calm, keeping your own self, and keeping your own, I feel like, stability as well for this week too. I feel like it's about finding groups of people that you fit in with, or like-minded people. So it's about trying to find your tribe this week is coming up. Um, I feel like, as I said, exposure about the heart and what you truly feel. I feel like it's also about stay firm in your belief system, in what you believe, because we are in that Aries energy. So it is about staying firm. I said, when you meet a strong Aries, what they believe is can be a very strong opinion of themselves or of a situation, and they won't budge. No, they tend not to budge. They will believe and they will go full haul. So it is about staying in your power and staying in what you believe. I got here, don't get lost or bend as well. So again, that belief system. I've got be careful not to overspend this week. So I feel like we need to just spend what we need. Try not to overindulge, even though that Aries energy may want us to. That star sign, they do like nice things. So we might be tempted this week to buy nice things that necessarily we don't really need just yet. But also it's about planning. It could be also about planning too for the upcoming season of giving, where we give presents as well coming up here. Um, I've got here, only get into situations, and this is relationship and money, that you feel is right. So intuition, again, very strong this week, only getting into certain situations that you know and feel are the right for you. It's very important to listen to the intuition that we all have, and don't doubt it. Um, I've got here, take action of your life. I've got be productive, and don't get caught up in people's expectations. This is a big one I feel for this week. Don't try to live up to other people's expectations. And this can be anything. Even myself, this past week had that same, I guess, that same thing, but it was to do with spirit or with clients, where I felt like that my expectations of when I do readings is that I want to get all this information from a person that's passed over, and I feel like I haven't gotten enough. But my clients are very happy, and in this workshop, I kind of realized that, yeah, my expectations is my weakness. Instead of just relaxing and enjoying the moment, I'm getting stressed out. So these are things that are going to be coming up this week too. Um, I also feel like there could be lovers reunite, so people from the past. I have a feeling past lovers may come back and may reunite, and it may be called a celebration, because we are dealing with wounds, and these could be wounds, things from the past. So I do feel like these past things may come back, but there could be a healing aspect of that too for this week as well. So let's see where we go with the callers. We've got the first caller here. So we've got Renee, who's in Hudson, Florida in America. So hi, Renee, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Well, I was just checking out the reading.
Okay. So you don't have a specific question. You just came here for a reading. Okay, let's just see where we go with you. Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay. 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 I'm just saying I do have spirit with me, but I feel like it might be for the next caller, might not be for you. But I'm just gonna see anyway, but I feel like for the next, you would happen to have someone that was in a young person in the forces that maybe has passed.
Do I have a young person that passed?
Hello, Ren? Yes,
Yeah,
or in the
you're asking if I have a young
military.
Not in the military, no.
Okay, that's fine. It's not for you. That's fun. They were kind of saying it, and I was like, okay. And I thought, oh, I just check anyway. Okay, never mind. Um, okay, but I do have an older male here that I feel like is for you, that wants to come through. And this person, I feel like he's there's a gentleness about this man. I do feel like he was an older gentleman when he passed over, and I do feel like he likes to be comfortable. Um, cause I feel like he's wearing like he's wearing slippers, but I don't feel like he's wearing socks. With the slippers, like I just see him. He's just saying, "I want to be comfortable." Slippers that I'm seeing, they are they're brown, but they're like a kind of like a furry material that I feel like they are. And he's very smart, but there's something about his teeth. There's something he's shown me his teeth. So, um, I just feel like maybe he had false teeth, but there's something with his teeth. He keeps on like tapping on his teeth with him, and he's saying he's got to get a check. We had to get a checkup, but um, he would forget. So he didn't. Maybe he didn't look after, or he just something with the teeth there with him. He also is giving me some flowers, and they are lilies as well. A big bunch of lilies with a red rose too, with this person. Um, okay, can you relate to this person,
No.
Renee? That's okay.
No,
We'll
I
just see
can't.
where we're going with this. That's okay. That's fine. Let's see where we're going to go.
What about my daughter?
Your daughter. So we're trying to connect to your daughter. Is that right, or is it for your daughter?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, connect to your daughter. So sorry, Renee, just cutting out. Can't hear you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Let Okay. Let me see where we're going to go. Okay, this man um I feel like he's for you. We'll just put him to the side because he is saying he's for you. So he may come back and you think about it later. He may come back, but I will try and get your daughter to come in for you. Let's just see where I go with this too. Because I feel like there is a female with him. And this woman, I feel like she has really nice nails. Like her nails are immaculate. Her hand is quite slim, a small hand, and her fingers they're skinny. But she has a really, I feel like her hand is very like it's a nice hand too. Um, I feel like that she has like she's a very like a slim, there's a slim build with this lady as well, and
She was what?
she's coming in and slim build.
Hello?
So I feel like this person was like a skinny. Hello, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. I feel like she's skinny, and I feel like that her hair is um I feel like it's like kind of like shoulder length to the hair. But when she's showing me it could be longer, but I feel like um it's maybe similar to my hair. It's the same length as my hair, perhaps. With her, and she's okay. Let me just see where we're gonna go with her. Um, I feel like there was when how she passed. There was multiple things. It wasn't just one thing. There was other things that was happening with her. I feel like her transition. Um, it is very sad. Um, okay, where are we gonna go here? Um, and I feel like she may have passed in. I feel like maybe in hospital. How she passed. Um, and she's saying that she does miss she does miss being here, but she looks from the other side and she's looking at everybody. She loves like her family, and she's saying she loves you as well. I really feel like this man is with her, and I feel like they are both for you. Can you relate to this female, Renee?
Yes.
Oh, good, good. Okay, good. Um, and she's at peace now. Like she's saying, all's forgotten. She's at peace. I just feel like that it's something with a heart with her. I feel like heart, but I'm also feeling like there could be like a cancer. It could be cancer. I just feel that there's multiple things going on with her. I just want to get to a positive because I want to make this a positive reading for you. Um, and she's just saying like, don't worry. Again, when I'm getting the flowers, and they're the same flowers the man had, so I don't know if these flowers represent anything for you. But I do feel like there's something particular about the rose that is there, and the rose is it's out, and it's kind of like a forever rose, or kind of reminds me of the rose from Beauty and the Beast, and it's like so I don't know if we have like a rose in the garden, or there's something about roses, because I feel like there's something this. She keeps on showing me this rose, and it's very an open rose that I'm seeing with her, and she wants to just say quickly
Open
that
rose.
the rose, yeah. Quick message. And she's just saying, don't worry. Like she's just the main message I always feel like is don't worry. She's like she's fine. Like she's over there. I feel like she's dancing. She's having a really fun time. Like I feel like she's a very social. She's a very social girl, and she's social on the other side there as well. She's meeting like other family members that she hasn't met before, and she finds it very interesting to do with like family tree, the past. She's telling me that she finds that all interesting. She's very happy that she can meet everyone on the other side. But she's always looking in on you, and she's just saying for you to, it's like chin up, not to worry. That she's very very happy. I also feel like that she had a distinctive laugh about her. There's something about her laugh that was very like distinctive. Um, and she liked to, I feel like she liked to watch the certain like movies too. I'm saying silly movies, but like movies that are gonna make her laugh. And she wants you to just sit and have a good laugh. And when you do, she's gonna be with you. So I hope that you can relate to that there, Renee.
Yes.
Okay. The man also wants to say, the man, he's still there, so I do feel like he's with you. I don't know where he fits, but I know he's there with you. With him, he's just saying you just need to relax. He's saying need to relax, that you take everything on board and you're carrying too much on. And he's saying just you need to sit and to let everything reveal to itself. And when it does, you're going to feel a lot better. And he's just saying, he just wants you to just relax and just try not to get too stressed out with things. He's saying she's getting very stressed out, and she's got all this weight on her shoulders and holding everything in. She just wants you just to be at peace. Okay.
Do what now?
You say just be at peace. The man is telling you just to be at peace. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I hope that was helpful for you, Renee, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Bye-bye.
That's all right. No worries. Okay. So we've got the next caller, which is Shay, who's in Washington in America. So hi, Shay. How are you?
Hi. I'd just like to hear from anybody who wants to come through of my family.
Okay, sure. Okay. By any chance, I've still got this man who's in the forces. To me, it's a blue uniform that he's wearing, or a dark blue, but he's got all his little badges that he has. Do you have someone that's from the military
My dad had passed, and he's a Marine.
Uh-huh. And he would have I know they all have like short back and sides, but I can see his hair. It's like there's like a spiky kind of hairdo. Like it's very like very short on the sides, and it's like kind of like a spiky hairdo. I don't know how else to describe it. And but very sharp, clean shaven with this man. I know they all are,
Yes.
but I just see him. And also there's something about his smile about him, because it's like he smiles and it just like his teeth like shine, or there's something about his teeth like perfect. It's like they're perfect teeth with him
Oh,
too.
yeah, he's a
And
good-looking guy.
okay, he does look good looking. When I saw him before, he did look good looking, I must admit. And he came in before they came on. He's like, I want to work with you. And I said, thank you. um, and he's like, he's he's a he he knew he was good looking too. I feel like this man, he knew he was good looking, and he would make women like just blush. Like and he just had a really, he's nice, but he's like, if I was gonna say like all American guy, like kind of like Captain America. This man kind of reminds me of. But he's also like when you do things, you do it right. And he only wants to do things once. He doesn't like doing it twice. He just wants to do it once with him. I also
Yes.
see there's a dog with him too. So, 'cause I see a dog and he's playing with the dog like fetch as well with a stick. Um, okay. And I also feel like that perhaps you guys went on holidays to like a beach. So I'm also at a beach with him, and he's telling me that this is like a holiday destination. So I feel like, and this was like he's wearing more casual clothes now, and we're at a beach. So I feel like that you guys went on a holiday to a beach, or maybe perhaps you need to go on a holiday to a beach location.
Oh, yeah, we would like to go on little trips.
Okay, good, because he's telling me it's time that you went. He's like the beach is calling you. It's like it's time to pack the car, take everyone and head down to the beach. And cause I feel like that there's a place where you stay. It's not far from the beach either. Like there's a house, and I can walk to the beach too. Um, and the beach that I'm seeing, this could be just my memories from what I see on TV here, but I'm seeing, I don't know what they're called, but they're like the lookout, kind of like a lookout. Like you have like a stepper that goes on, and like they're like little houses, but they're like white. I'm not too sure what they're for over there, but I know they're over there in America. I don't know if there's certain beaches that have these or not, but I'm seeing that on this beach too. That he's
Oh,
very
there is
happy that okay, yeah,
yes.
you know, okay. I'm good, 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 good. 'Cause I'm seeing it and it's sending out to me, so I'm like, I'm just gonna describe what I see. I don't know what you guys use them for, but I do see them on this beach. And he's just saying, you regret nothing. He's like, I regretted nothing. He's like, he um he was very proud. I feel like to serve his country and to do what he did for others. He just was of service for others. This man, and he's like, he was very happy with what he did. I also feel like he could also um, build, like he could make things. This person, like I'm seeing, like he's making things from wood. Not necessarily carpenter, but like, did you guys make your own like go karts or like out of wood with the wheels? Where you pull the person along and they sit in like like we'd call them go karts here. But it's like it's made out of wood and it's got like wheels and you're pulling it along. Do you know anything about that? Does that ring any bells? Shay, still there? Okay, cool. Because I'm seeing this and I feel like that this man, like he put together and we're on yeah, he's just pulling this I'm gonna call it a go-kart because I don't know what else to call it, and that's what we call it here. pulling it along, and we're having fun going down a hill with this like go-kart thing. And this man, I feel like he's very inspirational, and he was very he had a gentle way of getting like do things, but to getting the job done as well with him too. And he is sending a lot of love to you as well. And he's telling me for you, not to worry about like the financial stuff right now. He's like, she's getting very nervous and very anxious about it, but he's saying, don't worry, because everything's going to work out just fine. And he's like, you know, she just needs to wait until the end of November, and everything that she's worrying about is kind of going to ease a little bit, and there's going to be a bit of help that comes through for her. But he's very thanking me that he can come through today. And yeah, he's telling me he likes my hair. I like this guy. He's giving me a lot of compliments. Okay, and he's waving goodbye now. So I hope it helps with you, Shay. And I thank you for calling in today. And my YouTube channel is Lady D, or Danielle Psychic if you can't find that. And next week, I will be live from the MBS in Sydney, from the ICC Centre. For those in Sydney, the time has changed. It used to be 10 till 7. Now it is 9 till 6. And it's 4 days long, from Thursday to Sunday. So if you're ever there around Sydney, come down and say a hi. I'm in row A, near the information desk. And I'll be looking forward to do the show live from there next week. So I hope you all have a good week ahead, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you for next week's show. So bye for now.